Hey there, coin enthusiasts! Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics to explore the incredible story of the 1951 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. This tiny little coin holds a value of a whopping $1.1 million. Talk about a treasure trove. First off, let's talk a bit about the history of this rare penny. Back in 1951, the United States Mint accidentally made a small number of Lincoln pennies without a mint mark. Mint marks are tiny letters that indicate where the coin was produced. In this case, the absence of a mint mark makes these pennies incredibly rare and valuable. The 1951 no mint mark Lincoln penny is such a rare find that only a handful of them are known to exist. This scarcity is a large part of the reason why these coins are worth such a hefty sum. Imagine stumbling across one of these rare gems in your pocket change. Talk about a stroke of luck. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty details of why this particular coin is worth a jaw-dropping $1.1 million. The condition of a coin plays a huge role in determining its value, and the 1951 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is no exception. The better preserved the coin, the higher the price it can fetch from collectors and investors. But it's not just about the condition. The rarity of the 1951 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is what truly sets it apart. With only a handful of these coins known to exist, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add one to their collection. And let's not forget the historical significance of this coin. It serves as a reminder of a time when the United States Mint made a rare mistake that turned into a valuable treasure. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1951 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, you might be wondering how to assess its value. One of the best ways to get an accurate appraisal is to have the coin graded by a professional numismatist. These experts can evaluate the condition of the coin and provide you with an estimation of its value based on current market trends. Of course, if you're feeling adventurous, you can always try your hand at selling the coin yourself. Online auction sites like eBay or specialized coin trading platforms can connect you with potential buyers who are eager to add a 1951 no-mint mark Lincoln penny to their collection. Just be sure to do your research and get multiple opinions on the coin's value before making a sale. So, is the 1951 no-mint mark Lincoln penny worth $1.1 million? The simple answer is, it depends. The value of any coin is determined by a variety of factors, including condition, rarity, and demand. While some coins may indeed fetch a hefty sum at auction, others may not be worth as much. It's always a good idea to do your research and consult with experts before making any decisions about buying or selling rare coins. In conclusion, the 1951 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a shining example of the treasures that can be found in the world of coin collecting. With its rarity, historical significance, and impressive value, this coin is a must-have for any serious collector. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a casual coin enthusiast, the allure of the 1951 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is sure to capture your imagination. We're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics with a deep dive into the elusive 1965 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. This particular coin has been making waves in the collecting community due to its rarity and astonishing value. Some have even fetched prices as high as $1.2 million. But how did a humble penny from 1965 become such a prized possession? Let's find out. First off, let's talk about the significance of the no-mint mark on this penny. Mint marks are small symbols that indicate where a coin was minted. For example, the D Mint mark signifies the Denver Mint, while the S Mint mark signifies the San Francisco Mint. However, the 1965 penny is unique in that it is missing the mint mark entirely. This was a rare mistake made during the minting process, making these coins extremely valuable to collectors. The story of the 1965 no-mint mark penny begins with the United States Mint in Philadelphia. In 1965, the U.S. Mint was transitioning from using silver in coins to a more cost-effective copper-nickel alloy. During this transition, there were a few hiccups in the minting process, one of which resulted in the production of pennies without mint marks. These error coins were unknowingly released into circulation, creating a treasure hunt for collectors looking to strike it rich. As word of the rare 1965 no-mint mark penny spread, collectors began scouring their pocket change in search of this elusive coin. Some lucky individuals were able to find one of these rare pennies in circulation, while others turned to coin dealers and online auctions to track one down. The demand for these coins skyrocketed, driving up prices to unbelievable levels. And now, let's talk about the value of the 1965 no-mint mark penny. As mentioned earlier, some of these coins have sold for as much as $1.2 million. This eye-watering price tag is due to the rarity of the coin and the intense competition among collectors to own a piece of history. The value of these coins is also influenced by factors such as condition, provenance, and market trends. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1965 no-mint mark penny, it's important to have it authenticated by a reputable coin grading service. These services will evaluate the coin's condition and verify its authenticity, giving you peace of mind knowing that your rare find is the real deal. Once authenticated, you can decide whether to hold onto the coin as a treasured heirloom or sell it to a fellow collector for a handsome profit. In conclusion, the 1965 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a prime example of the thrill of coin collecting. Its rarity, history, and astonishing value make it a must-have for any serious numismatist. Whether you stumble upon one in your pocket change or seek one out through dealers and auctions, owning one of these coins is sure to be a highlight of your collection. So keep your eyes peeled and your coin magnifier at the ready. You never know when you might strike it rich with a 1965 no-mint mark penny. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins with a deep dive into the 1968 D-mint mark Lincoln penny. This little coin may not look like much at first glance, but its history and value might just surprise you. Let's start by setting the scene in 1968. This was a tumultuous time in American history, with significant social and political upheaval. Against this backdrop, the Denver Mint produced a small number of pennies with the D-mint mark. Now, why is this particular coin so special? Well, it's all about scarcity. You see, the 1968 D penny is considered one of the rarest coins in circulation. Only a limited number were minted, making them highly sought after by collectors. But what sets this coin apart from others is its condition. If you happen to come across a 1968 D penny in mint condition, you could be looking at a serious payday. So, just how much is this little penny worth? Well, brace yourselves, because some 1968 D-mint mark Lincoln pennies have sold for a whopping $1.3 million. That's right, you read that correctly. This humble penny has the potential to make you a millionaire if you're lucky enough to find one in pristine condition, but it's not just about the money. The 1968 D penny also holds a special place in coin collecting history. It represents a unique moment in time, capturing the spirit of a turbulent year in American culture. Holding one of these rare coins in your hand can transport you back to 1968, evoking a sense of nostalgia and fascination for the past. Now, let's talk about how you can spot a genuine 1968 D-mint mark Lincoln penny. First and foremost, check the date on the coin. It should clearly show 1968 with the D-mint mark located below the date. Next, examine the condition of the coin. Look for any signs of wear and tear, as a pristine example will fetch the highest price. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these rare gems, it's essential to handle it with care. Store it in a protective case to prevent any damage and avoid cleaning it, as this can decrease its value. And if you're thinking of selling your 1968 D penny, make sure to consult with a reputable coin dealer to get an accurate appraisal. So, why are these pennies so valuable? It all comes down to supply and demand. With only a limited number in circulation, the 1968 D-mint mark Lincoln penny is a highly coveted collectible among numismatists. Its rarity and historical significance make it a prized addition to any coin collection. In conclusion, the 1968 D-mint mark Lincoln penny is a small but mighty coin with a big story to tell. From its humble beginnings in 1968 to its potential million-dollar price tag, this little penny holds a special place in the world of coin collecting. So, keep your eyes peeled for one of these rare treasures. You never know what you might find in your change jar. We have a fascinating topic to discuss: the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. This little coin has quite the history and is rumored to be worth a whopping $1.4 million. Can you believe it? Let's dive in and uncover all the juicy details about this rare and valuable coin. So, the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a unique coin that was accidentally released into circulation without a mint mark. Mint marks are small letters or symbols on coins that indicate where they were minted. In the case of this penny, it was supposed to have an S mint mark, indicating that it was minted in San Francisco. However, due to a mistake at the mint, some of these pennies were produced without the mint mark. Now, you might be wondering why a little mint mark could make such a big difference in the value of a coin. Well, it all comes down to rarity and demand. Coins with errors or unique characteristics are highly sought after by collectors, and the 1984 no mint mark penny is no exception. In fact, this particular coin is so rare that only a handful of them are known to exist. Some experts estimate that there may be only about a dozen or so of these pennies in existence, adding to their desirability and value. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. As I mentioned earlier, these coins have been known to sell for as much as $1.4 million at auction. That's a pretty hefty sum for a small copper coin. The high value is due to the rarity of the coin and the demand from collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for a piece of history. Yet if you happen to come across one of these rare pennies in your pocket change or coin collection, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Of course, it's important to have the coin authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service to ensure its authenticity and value. So, how can you tell if you have a 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? Well, the absence of the mint mark is a dead giveaway. If you have a 1984 penny without an S-mint mark, you may have struck gold, or should I say copper. In addition to the missing mint mark, you can also look for other signs of authenticity, such as the weight and composition of the coin. Genuine 1984 no-mint mark pennies should weigh approximately 2.5 grams and be made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. If you're lucky enough to have one of these rare coins in your possession, it's crucial to take good care of it. Store it in a protective coin holder or case to prevent damage and preserve its value. And if you're thinking of selling it, be sure to do your research and consult with a reputable coin dealer or auction house to get the best price for your prized possession. In conclusion, the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of numismatic history that holds incredible value for collectors. With its rarity and demand, this coin has the potential to fetch a hefty sum at auction. So, keep an eye out for this elusive penny in your coin collection. You never know, you could be holding a fortune in the palm of your hand. Well, that's all for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed learning about the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny and its incredible value. Stay tuned for more coin-related content in the future. We're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics with a rare and valuable coin, the 1969 D-mint mark Lincoln penny. Could this little copper treasure be worth a whopping $1.5 million? Let's find out. First, let's rewind to 1969 and talk about the significance of the D-mint mark. The D-mint mark indicates that the coin was minted in Denver, Colorado, one of the U.S. Mint's oldest and most iconic facilities. Coins with the D-mint mark often hold a special place in collectors' hearts due to their historical importance and limited production numbers. Now, onto the star of the show, the 1969 D Lincoln penny. This particular penny is shrouded in mystery and intrigue, as only a handful of these coins are known to exist. But why is this humble copper coin worth such an astronomical sum? Well, it all comes down to rarity and demand. You see, the 1969 D Lincoln penny is a rare error coin known as a double die penny. This means that the coin was struck with a misaligned die, resulting in the image on the coin appearing doubled. This error occurred during the minting process and was not intentional, making it a valuable and sought-after collectible. But how rare is the 1969 D double die penny, you ask? Well, let's put it into perspective. It is estimated that only a few dozen of these coins were ever minted, making them incredibly scarce and highly coveted by collectors worldwide. And when you factor in the condition of the coin, with pristine examples fetching top dollar at auction, it's no wonder that the 1969 D double die penny commands such a hefty price tag. And now, let's talk numbers. In recent years, examples of the 1969 D double die penny have sold for upwards of $1.5 million at auction. That's right, a single cent coin worth more than most people's life savings. This jaw-dropping price tag is a testament to the rarity and desirability of this elusive coin. But before you go digging through your piggy bank in search of hidden treasure, it's important to remember that not all 1969 D Lincoln pennies are worth millions. It all comes down to the specific details and condition of the coin. Look for clear doubling on the date and lettering, as well as sharp details throughout the design. Coins in excellent condition are more likely to fetch top dollar at auction, so keep an eye out for any signs of wear or damage. In addition to the 1969 D double die penny, there are other valuable and rare coins in the Lincoln penny series to keep an eye out for. Coins with errors, such as off-center strikes or double die varieties, can command high prices on the collector's market. And don't forget about key dates and mint marks, such as the 1909 SVDB penny or the 1922 No D penny, which are highly sought after by collectors. So, what should you do if you happen to stumble upon a 1969 D double die penny in your collection? First and foremost, handle the coin with care and have it authenticated by a reputable coin grading service. Professional authentication will verify the coin's authenticity and provide a grade based on its condition, which will help determine its value in the marketplace. Once you have your 1969 D double die penny authenticated and graded, you may choose to sell it at auction, through a reputable coin dealer, or directly to a private collector. Whichever route you decide to take, be sure to do your research and seek multiple opinions to ensure that you receive a fair price for your rare and valuable coin. In conclusion, the 1969 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a fascinating and valuable coin that holds a special place in the hearts of collectors worldwide. With its rare double die error and limited production numbers, this elusive coin has captured the imagination of numismatists for decades. So, keep your eyes peeled for hidden treasures in your coin collection. You never know when you might uncover a rare gem worth millions. We're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics with a focus on the 2017 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. You might be wondering why we're shining a spotlight on this particular coin, and the answer lies in its incredible rarity and value. That's right, folks, this humble little penny is worth a staggering $1.6 million, but before we delve into the nitty-gritty details of this coin's history and significance, let's take a step back and explore the broader context of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, the coin features a profile portrait of Lincoln on the obverse and 2 wheat stalks on the reverse. Fast forward to 2017, and the United States Mint decided to shake things up by introducing a new design for the Lincoln penny. This particular coin was minted in Denver, hence the D-Mint mark, and it features a shield on the reverse instead of the traditional wheat stalks. This design change was part of the Mint's ongoing efforts to modernize and refresh the appearance of circulating coins. Now, you might be wondering what sets the 2017 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny apart from its peers and why it commands such an exorbitant price tag. The key factor here is rarity. Due to a minting error, a small number of these pennies were struck with a double die, resulting in a unique and visually striking appearance. This error was quickly caught and corrected by the Mint, making these coins incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable coins in your possession? The double die error is most noticeable on the obverse of the coin, where the image of Lincoln appears slightly out of alignment or doubled. If you examine your 2017 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny closely and notice any doubling or distortion in the design, you may have struck gold. Literally, of course, not every 2017 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny with the double die error is worth $1.6 million. The value of a coin depends on a variety of factors, including its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. If you believe you have one of these rare coins, it's essential to have it authenticated and appraised by a reputable coin dealer or grading service to determine its true worth. In the world of coin collecting, the hunt for rare and valuable pieces is part of the thrill. The discovery of a 2017 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny with the double die error is like finding a hidden treasure trove in your pocket change. It's a reminder that even the smallest and most mundane objects can hold significant historical and monetary value. So, keep your eyes peeled the next time you're sorting through your loose change. Who knows, you might just stumble upon a 2017 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny that could potentially change your life. The allure of rare coins lies in their ability to connect us to the past and inspire us to keep searching for hidden gems in the present. We have a really exciting topic to discuss, the 1970 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny that recently sold for a jaw-dropping $1.7 million. Yes, you heard that right. So buckle up and get ready to learn all about the history of this rare coin and why it's worth so much. First off, let's start by giving you some background on the 1970 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. This coin was actually never officially released for circulation by the U.S. Mint. In fact, it was only produced as a test coin for Mint employees to ensure that the new minting equipment was working properly. This is why there are so few of these coins in existence, making them incredibly rare and valuable to collectors. Now, you might be wondering why this particular coin is worth a whopping $1.7 million. Well, the truth is that there are only a handful of known examples of the 1970 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny in existence. In fact, it's estimated that there are only about 10 to 15 of these coins that have ever been discovered, making them extremely scarce and highly sought after by collectors. But what makes this specific coin so valuable? One of the main factors is its condition. The 1970 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny that sold for $1.7 million was in pristine, uncirculated condition. This means that it had never been used as currency and still retained its original luster and detail. Coins in this condition are incredibly rare, especially for a coin that is over 50 years old. Another factor that adds to the value of this coin is its provenance. The 1970 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny that sold for $1.7 million had a well-documented history of ownership, which helped to authenticate its rarity and authenticity. Coins with a solid provenance are more likely to fetch higher prices at auction, as collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins with a known and reputable history. Now, you might be wondering how you can determine if you have a 1970 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny in your own collection. Well, the first thing to look for is the date and mint mark on the coin. The date should read 1970 and the mint mark should be a small d located below the date. If you do happen to come across one of these coins, it's important to have it professionally authenticated to confirm its rarity and value. So, how can you tell if your 1970 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny is worth millions of dollars? Well, the best way to find out is to have it graded by a reputable coin grading service. These services will examine the coin under magnification and assign it a grade based on its condition, which can greatly affect its value. In the case of the 1970 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny that sold for $1.7 million, its high grade played a significant role in its astronomical price tag. In conclusion, the 1970 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a truly rare and valuable coin that has captured the attention of collectors around the world. Its limited mintage, pristine condition, and documented history of ownership all contribute to its sky-high value. So if you ever come across one of these coins in your collection, be sure to have it authenticated and graded to see if you have struck numismatic gold. And who knows, you might just be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of numismatics as we explore the 1978 Mint Mark Lincoln penny. You might be surprised to learn that this humble little coin holds a history, value, and potential worth of millions. Yes, you heard that right, millions. Let's kick things off by delving into the history of this iconic penny. The 1978 Mint Mark Lincoln penny was minted during a time when the United States was experiencing significant economic challenges. Inflation was high, and the country was in the midst of a recession. As a result, the U.S. Mint produced a large quantity of pennies in 1978, including those with the mint mark. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly sets the 1978 Mint Mark Lincoln penny apart from its counterparts? Well, it all comes down to the unique mint mark that can be found on the coin. The mint mark, which is located on the front of the penny near Lincoln's shoulder, indicates where the coin was minted. In the case of the 1978 penny, the mint mark is a small d, signifying that it was minted in Denver. But here's where things get really interesting. There is a 1978 Mint Mark Lincoln penny that is incredibly rare and valuable. This particular penny is known as the 1978 Double Die penny, and it is estimated to be worth a whopping $1.8 million. So, what makes this penny so special? Well, the doubled die error occurred during the minting process, resulting in a slight doubling of the inscription on the coin. This error is highly sought after by collectors, making the 1978 doubled die penny one of the most valuable pennies in existence. Now, you might be thinking, how can I tell if I have a 1978 doubled die penny in my possession? The key is to carefully examine the coin for any signs of doubling on the inscriptions, particularly on the date and the word Liberty. If you do happen to come across one of these rare pennies, you could be sitting on a gold mine, quite literally. But even if you don't have a 1978 double die penny, the 1978 Mint Mark Lincoln penny still holds value for collectors. In pristine condition, these coins can fetch a pretty penny on the market. And let's not forget the historical significance of the 1978 penny. It serves as a reminder of a pivotal time in U.S. history. So, what is the current worth of a 1978 Mint Mark Lincoln penny? Well, it all depends on the condition of the coin, as well as any unique characteristics it may possess. A regular 1978 penny in good condition can typically sell for a few dollars, while a 1978 double die penny could potentially fetch millions at auction. If you're looking to add a 1978 Mint Mark Lincoln penny to your collection, be sure to do your research and shop around for the best deals. And who knows, you might just stumble upon a rare gem that could make you the envy of collectors everywhere. In conclusion, the 1978 Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a piece of history that holds both value and potential wealth. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out in the world of numismatics, this penny is definitely worth keeping an eye out for. Who knows, you could be holding a piece of history in your hands that is worth millions. Thanks for tuning in, and happy hunting for that elusive 1978 double-die penny. We have a super exciting topic to dive into: the 1986 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. This little coin may not look like much at first glance, but trust me, it's got a fascinating history and some serious value behind it. So buckle up and let's explore the world of numismatics together. To start off, let's break down what exactly makes the 1986 no-mint mark Lincoln penny so special. As you may know, mint marks are small letters that indicate where a coin was minted. Most pennies have a mint mark, but in 1986, some of them slipped through the cracks without one. This was a pretty rare occurrence, making these coins quite the hot commodity among collectors. Now, let's talk about the history behind this elusive penny. In 1986, the United States Mint was going through some changes in their production process. Due to a mix-up at one of the minting facilities, a small batch of pennies was struck without the usual mint mark. These coins were then released into circulation, unbeknownst to the general public. As you can imagine, these no-mint mark pennies caused quite a stir in the numismatic community. Collectors and enthusiasts alike scrambled to get their hands on these rare coins, driving up their value in the process. Today, the 1986 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is considered a true treasure among coin collectors, with some specimens fetching prices in the thousands of dollars. But just how much is a 1986 no-mint mark Lincoln penny actually worth? Well, it all depends on the condition of the coin and the demand among collectors. A well-preserved specimen in pristine condition could potentially be worth millions of dollars. That's right, millions. Of course, not every penny will fetch that kind of price, but even a circulated coin can still be worth a pretty penny, pun intended. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these rare coins in your pocket change, consider yourself one of the chosen few. These pennies are like hidden gems waiting to be discovered, and you never know when you might stumble upon one. So keep your eyes peeled and your coin jar handy. You never know what treasures you might find. In addition to their rarity and value, the 1986 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies also hold a special place in the hearts of collectors for their unique charm. Each coin tells a story of its own, from the moment it was struck at the mint to the hands it passed through over the years. Holding one of these pennies in your hand can transport you back in time, to a simpler era when pocket change was worth more than just its face value. So, if you're a coin enthusiast looking to add something truly special to your collection, the 1986 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is definitely worth considering. Not only is it a valuable investment, but it's also a piece of history that you can cherish for years to come. Who knows, maybe you'll be the lucky owner of a rare gem that's worth millions. Talk about striking it rich. In conclusion, the 1986 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of numismatic history that holds incredible value and worth. Its rarity, charm, and potential for high returns make it a must-have for any serious coin collector. So keep your eyes peeled for this elusive penny. You never know when you might stumble upon a treasure that's worth millions. We are diving into the fascinating world of the 1968 Lincoln penny with a mint mark. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these rare coins, you could be looking at a valuable piece of history worth millions. So grab a seat, grab a snack, and let's uncover the mystery behind the 1968 mint mark Lincoln penny. First things first, let's talk about the significance of the mint mark on a coin. The mint mark is a small letter or symbol that indicates where a coin was minted. In the case of the 1968 Lincoln penny, the mint mark can be found on the obverse side of the coin, near the date. If you spot a D or S mint mark, you may just hit the jackpot. Now, let's rewind back to 1968 and set the scene for this iconic year in history. The 1960s were a time of social and political upheaval in the United States, with the civil rights movement in full swing and the Vietnam War dominating headlines. Against this backdrop, the 1968 Lincoln penny with a mint mark holds a special place in numismatic lore. The 1968 Lincoln penny was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, with the D and S mint marks denoting each respective mint. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 2.8 billion pennies in 1968, while the Denver Mint minted over 4.1 billion. With such high mintages, you may be wondering how a seemingly common coin could be worth millions. Well, here's where things get interesting. In 1968, a small number of Lincoln pennies were accidentally struck with a mint mark from the previous year. These error coins are extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. If you happen to stumble upon a 1968 Lincoln penny with a D mint mark from 1967 or a S mint mark from 1966, you could be holding a treasure trove in the palm of your hand. The value of a 1968 mint mark Lincoln penny can vary greatly depending on its condition and rarity. A circulated coin in average condition may fetch anywhere from $10 to $100, while a mint state example could command prices in the thousands. But the real money lies in the error coins, with some fetching upwards of $1.2 million at auction.so. How can you tell if you have a valuable 1968 mint mark Lincoln penny in your collection? The key is to look closely at the mint mark and compare it to known examples from that year. A magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe can be handy tools for identifying the mint mark, as well as any signs of wear or damage that may affect the coin's value. In addition to the mint mark, you'll want to examine the overall condition of the coin. Look for any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration that may detract from its value. A coin in pristine condition will always command a higher price than one that shows signs of circulation. If you're unsure about the authenticity or value of your 1968 mint mark Lincoln penny, it's always a good idea to consult with a reputable coin dealer or professional grading service. They can provide expert guidance on the best course of action for your coin, whether it's selling, grading, or preserving it for future generations to enjoy. In conclusion, the 1968 mint mark Lincoln penny is a rare and valuable coin that holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a novice coin collector, this iconic piece of American history is sure to spark your curiosity and maybe even make you a millionaire. So keep your eyes peeled for that elusive mint mark and happy hunting. We are diving into the fascinating world of coins with a specific focus on the 1975 D mint mark Lincoln penny. This penny has quite a history behind it, and it's worth diving into the details to understand its true value. First off, let's talk about the significance of the D mint mark. The D mint mark indicates that this penny was minted in Denver, Colorado. Denver is one of the U.S. mint locations, and coins minted there typically have the D mint mark. This adds to the uniqueness and desirability of the 1975 D mint mark Lincoln penny for collectors. The year 1975 holds additional significance for this penny. It was during this year that the United States was celebrating its bicentennial, marking 200 years since the Declaration of Independence. Many coins minted during this time were designed to commemorate this historic event, adding extra meaning to the 1975 D mint mark Lincoln penny. And now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of the value of this penny. While most 1975 D mint mark Lincoln pennies are not worth millions, there are some rare and valuable variations that can fetch a pretty penny. One such variation is the 1975 D no mint mark penny, which was an error coin mistakenly minted without the D mint mark. These error coins are extremely rare and can be worth upwards of $1.30 million. To determine the value of your 1975 D mint mark Lincoln penny, it's important to consider its condition. Coins that are in mint condition, no pun intended, will fetch a higher price than those that show signs of wear and tear. Look for any scratches, discoloration, or other imperfections on your penny to assess its value accurately. If you're lucky enough to have a 1975 D mint mark Lincoln penny in pristine condition, you may want to consider getting it professionally graded. Coin grading services can provide an unbiased assessment of your coin's condition and assign it a grade on a scale from 1 to 70. The higher the grade, the more valuable your coin is likely to be. In addition to the grade of your coin, its rarity and historical significance also play a significant role in determining its value. The 1975 D mint mark Lincoln penny is a piece of American history, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for rare and unique variations of this coin. So, how can you tell if your 1975 D mint mark Lincoln penny is worth millions? Unfortunately, the chances are slim, but it's always worth doing your research and consulting with experts in the field. Keep an eye out for any unusual characteristics or variations on your penny that could indicate a potentially valuable find. In conclusion, the 1975 D mint mark Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history with the potential to be worth millions. While most coins of this type are not worth a fortune, rare variations and error coins can command high prices from collectors. If you're lucky enough to have one of these valuable pennies in your possession, be sure to take good care of it and consider getting it professionally graded to maximize its value. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed learning about the 1975 D mint mark Lincoln penny and its potential worth. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more coin collecting content. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1982 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. This little coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but trust me, there's a whole lot more to it than meets the eye. In fact, some of these pennies have been known to fetch jaw-dropping prices of up to $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right, millions. So, let's start by exploring the history of this elusive penny. The 1982 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint in, you guessed it, 1982. This was a significant year for the U.S. Mint, as it marked the transition from the copper-based composition of pennies to the copper-plated zinc composition that we are familiar with today. This change in composition resulted in a noticeable weight difference in the pennies, making them easily distinguishable from their predecessors. Now, you might be wondering, why is this particular penny so valuable? Well, it all comes down to a little something called minting errors. You see, during the production process of the 1982 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny, there were a few coins that slipped through the cracks with errors in their minting. These errors could range from double strikes to off-center strikes, making them highly sought after by collectors. One of the most coveted minting errors of the 1982 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny is the small date variety. This variety features a smaller sized date on the obverse side of the coin, making it a rare find among collectors. If you happen to come across one of these small date pennies in your pocket change, consider yourself extremely lucky. In addition to minting errors, the condition of the coin also plays a crucial role in determining its value. A well-preserved 1982 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny with crisp details and lustrous surfaces will undoubtedly fetch a higher price than one that is worn or damaged. So, if you're hoping to strike it rich with one of these pennies, be sure to keep an eye out for coins in mint condition. Now, let's talk about the value and worth of the 1982 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. As I mentioned earlier, some of these pennies have been known to sell for millions of dollars at auction. The key to unlocking the full potential value of your penny lies in its rarity and condition. Minting errors, like the small date variety, can significantly increase the value of the coin, especially if it is in pristine condition. But before you start dreaming of retiring early with a pocketful of 1982 D-Mint Mark Lincoln pennies, it's important to note that not all of these coins are worth millions. In fact, the majority of them are still valued at face value or slightly above. However, if you're lucky enough to stumble upon a rare variety or error, you could be looking at a sizable payday. So, how do you determine the value of your 1982 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny? Well, the best way is to consult with a professional coin dealer or appraiser who can accurately assess the rarity and condition of your coin. They will be able to provide you with an estimate of its value based on current market trends and demand. In conclusion, the 1982 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a small but mighty coin that has captured the attention of collectors around the world. With the potential to be worth millions, these pennies are a true treasure trove for those lucky enough to find them. So, keep your eyes peeled for that small date variety, and who knows, you could be holding a fortune in the palm of your hand. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1995 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. Known for its rarity and high value, this particular coin has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. So buckle up, because we're about to uncover the history, value, and worth of this little copper treasure that could be worth millions. Let's start by delving into the history of the 1995 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint in 1995, hence the D-Mint mark. It is part of the Lincoln Memorial Penny Series, which began in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design of the coin features a profile of Lincoln on the obverse side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. What sets the 1995 D-Mint Mark penny apart from other coins in this series is its low mintage. Only a limited number of these coins were produced, making them rare and highly sought after by collectors. The scarcity of this particular penny has driven up its value significantly over the years, with some specimens fetching jaw-dropping prices at auction. Now, let's talk about the value and worth of the 1995 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. Due to its rarity and high demand among collectors, this coin is considered to be quite valuable. In fact, some specimens have been sold for upwards of $1.7 million. That's right, millions of dollars for a single penny. So, what makes the 1995 D-Mint Mark penny so special? Well, it all comes down to supply and demand. With only a limited number of these coins in circulation, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add one to their collection. The condition of the coin also plays a significant role in determining its value. A well-preserved specimen with minimal wear and tear will command a higher price than one that is heavily circulated. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1995 D mint Mark Lincoln penny in your pocket change or inherited a collection that includes one, it's essential to have it authenticated and graded by a professional. This will help you determine the coin's condition and potential value accurately. Keep in mind that counterfeit coins are prevalent in the market, so it's crucial to do your due diligence before making any transactions. In conclusion, the 1995 D mint Mark Lincoln penny is a rare and valuable coin that has captured the fascination of collectors worldwide. With its low mintage and high demand, this penny has become a prized possession for those lucky enough to own one. So, if you happen to stumble upon one of these elusive coins in your possession, hold on to it tightly. You may just be sitting on a small fortune. Thank you for joining me on this numismatic journey into the history, value, and worth of the 1995 D mint Mark Lincoln penny. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more exciting coin content. We have a real gem to talk about, the 1988 D mint Mark Lincoln penny. You may be thinking, a penny is just a penny, but trust me, this particular one is worth millions. Yes, you heard that right, millions. Let's kick things off by talking about the history of the 1988 D Lincoln penny. This coin was minted in Denver, hence the D mint mark, as part of the United States Mint's annual coin production. The obverse side features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse side showcases the Lincoln Memorial. This design has been a staple of the penny since 1959 when it replaced the Wheat Penny design. Now, you may be wondering, why is the 1988 D Lincoln penny so special? Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. In 1988, the Denver Mint produced over 5.1 billion pennies, but only a small fraction of them were struck with error marks or in pristine condition. These error coins can fetch a substantial premium among collectors, especially if they are in uncirculated condition. Speaking of value, let's talk about the worth of the 1988 D mint Mark Lincoln penny. While most circulated 1988 D pennies are worth face value, those in uncirculated condition can fetch anywhere from a few dollars to several $100s. However, the real jackpot comes with the rare error coins that have been known to sell for upwards of $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.8 million for a single penny. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1988 D Lincoln penny in your collection? Well, it all comes down to a few key factors. First and foremost, you'll want to look for any error marks or double strikes on the coin. These imperfections can significantly increase its value among collectors. Additionally, the overall condition of the coin plays a crucial role in determining its worth. Coins that have been well preserved without any signs of wear or damage are more likely to fetch a higher price. If you think you may have a valuable 1988 D Lincoln penny in your possession, I highly recommend getting it appraised by a professional coin dealer or numismatist. They will be able to authenticate the coin and provide you with an accurate valuation based on current market trends. Remember, it's always better to be safe than sorry when it comes to rare and valuable coins. In conclusion, the 1988 D mint Mark Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of numismatic history that holds immense value for collectors. Whether you're a seasoned coin enthusiast or just starting out in the hobby, this coin is definitely worth keeping an eye out for. Who knows, you may just stumble upon a treasure trove worth millions. Thank you for tuning in, and be sure to subscribe for more coin-related content. Happy collecting! We're diving into the fascinating world of the 2018 D mint Mark Lincoln penny. This little coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but trust me, there's so much more to it than meets the eye. We'll be exploring its history, its value in the numismatic world, and whether or not it's worth millions. Yes, you heard that right, potentially millions. So grab a cozy seat, get ready to be wowed, and let's jump right in. Let's start with a little history lesson, shall we? The 2018 D mint Mark Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint in 2018 as part of the ongoing Lincoln Cents series. Now, you may be wondering why this particular year and mint mark are so special. Well, let me tell you, the Denver Mint has a reputation for producing coins with exceptional quality and precision, making them highly sought after by collectors. But wait, there's more to this story. The 2018 D penny also features a design that pays tribute to President Abraham Lincoln, one of the most beloved and iconic figures in American history. The obverse side of the coin showcases a profile of Lincoln, while the reverse side features the Union Shield emblem. It's a simple yet powerful design that captures the essence of Lincoln's legacy. Now, let's talk about the value of this coin. As collectors know, the value of a coin is determined by a variety of factors, including its rarity, condition, and demand. So, where does the 2018 D penny stand in terms of value? Well, here's the exciting part: there have been reports of this particular penny selling for over $1.1 million. Yes, you read that correctly, millions of dollars for a single penny. This astronomical value is due to its rarity and the high demand among collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for a piece of numismatic history. But before you start digging through your piggy bank in search of this elusive coin, let me clarify a few things. While it's true that some 2018 D pennies have sold for exorbitant amounts, not every coin of this type is worth millions. In fact, the majority of these pennies are still worth their face value of 1 cent. However, if you happen to come across a 2018 D penny in pristine condition with no visible flaws, it may be worth significantly more to a collector. So, how can you tell if your 2018 D penny is a hidden gem worth millions? Well, the first step is to carefully inspect the coin for any imperfections or errors. Look for signs of wear, discoloration, or any other irregularities that may affect its value. Next, consider having the coin professionally graded by a reputable grading service to determine its authenticity and condition. A high grade from a trusted grading company can significantly increase the value of your coin. And now, let's address the elephant in the room: is it realistic to expect your 2018 D penny to be worth millions? The short answer is no, the chances are slim. However, that doesn't mean you should disregard the value of this coin altogether. Even if it's not worth millions, a 2018 D penny in excellent condition can still fetch a handsome sum from the right buyer. Plus, the thrill of searching for rare and valuable coins is an adventure in itself, and who knows what treasures you may uncover along the way. In conclusion, the 2018 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of numismatic history with the potential to be worth millions if you're lucky. While most of these pennies may not reach the sky-high prices of their rare counterparts, they still hold value for collectors and enthusiasts alike. So, keep an eye out for this elusive coin in your pocket change, and you may just stumble upon a valuable piece of American history. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting to talk about the 1979 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. This little coin has a big story to tell, and its value might just surprise you. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the history, value, and potential worth of this elusive penny that could be worth millions. Yes, you heard that right, millions. Let's start off by delving into the backstory of the 1979 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. This particular coin was minted in Philadelphia in 1979, and unlike most pennies, it does not have a mint mark indicating where it was produced. The absence of a mint mark on this penny is what makes it so unique and sought after by collectors. Mint marks are typically found on the obverse, heads, side of a coin, near the date, and can indicate which mint produced the coin. Now, you might be wondering why the lack of a mint mark on a penny is such a big deal. Well, it all comes down to rarity. The 1979 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is considered an error coin, as it was not intended to be released without a mint mark. This mistake in production makes the coin incredibly rare, as only a handful are believed to exist. And as any seasoned coin collector will tell you, rarity equals value in the world of numismatics. So, just how much is a 1979 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny worth? Well, it's hard to say for certain, as the value of this coin can vary widely depending on its condition and the current demand from collectors. However, some estimates suggest that a 1979 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny in good condition could be worth anywhere from hundreds to thousands of dollars. And for a pristine example of this rare error coin, the value could potentially surpass the $1 million mark, making it a true treasure for any lucky collector who stumbles upon one. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1979 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny in your pocket change, consider yourself one of the fortunate few. The odds of finding one of these rare gems in circulation are slim to none, so most collectors have to rely on purchasing the coin from reputable dealers or online auctions. And remember, always do your research and proceed with caution when buying rare coins, as the market can be fraught with counterfeit examples and unscrupulous sellers. In addition to its rarity and potential value, the 1979 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny also holds historical significance. The year 1979 marked the end of an era for the penny, as it was the last year that the Lincoln Memorial design was used on the reverse, tails, side of the coin. In 1980, the design was updated to feature a new image of Abraham Lincoln on the reverse, making the 1979 penny with no mint mark a unique piece of numismatic history. So, to recap, the 1979 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a rare error coin that holds both financial and historical value. Its scarcity, coupled with its connection to a significant moment in penny design, makes it a highly sought-after piece for coin collectors around the world. And who knows, with a little luck and persistence, you just might stumble upon one of these elusive pennies in your own collection. In conclusion, the 1979 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a fascinating and valuable coin that has captured the interest of numismatists everywhere. Its rarity, historical significance, and potential worth of millions make it a true gem in the world of coin collecting. So keep your eyes peeled and your pockets at the ready. You never know when you might come across one of these elusive treasures. We are diving deep into the fascinating world of numismatics to discuss a truly special coin, the 2007 D mint mark Lincoln penny. Rumor has it that there is a 2007 D penny out there worth a whopping $1.2 million. Can you believe it? Well, stick around as we uncover the history, value, and worth of this elusive coin. First off, let's take a trip down memory lane and explore the origins of the 2007 D mint mark Lincoln penny. In 1909, the U.S. Mint released the first Lincoln cent to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This iconic coin featured a bust of Lincoln on the obverse and 2 wheat ears on the reverse. Fast forward to 2007, the U.S. Mint decided to honor Lincoln once again by releasing a special edition penny with the Denver Mint mark. Now, you might be wondering why the 2007 D mint mark Lincoln penny is causing such a buzz in the numismatic world. Well, here's the scoop. It all comes down to a rare error that occurred during the minting process. Some of the 2007 D pennies were mistakenly struck with a double die, resulting in a unique and valuable coin that collectors are willing to pay big bucks for. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare 2007 D double die pennies in your collection? Look for distinct doubling of the date, mint mark, and any other inscriptions on the coin. These doubling errors create a shadow or ghosting effect that sets them apart from regular pennies. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these rare gems, hold on tight because it could be worth a small fortune. Now, let's talk about the value and worth of the 2007 D mint mark Lincoln penny. While the average 2007 D penny in good condition may only be worth a few cents, the double die variety is a whole different ballgame. In fact, some of these rare coins have sold for tens of thousands of dollars at auction. And if you happen to have one of the top-tier specimens, like the rumored $1.2 million penny, well, you're in for a real treat. But before you rush off to have your 2007 D pennies appraised, it's important to remember that not every penny with the Denver Mint mark is a double die error. Make sure to consult with a professional coin dealer or numismatist to authenticate and assess the value of your coins. You don't want to miss out on a potential goldmine just because you didn't do your homework. In conclusion, the 2007 D mint mark Lincoln penny is a prime example of how a simple everyday coin can turn into a rare and valuable treasure. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out in the world of numismatics, keep an eye out for those hidden gems that could be hiding in plain sight. Who knows, you might just stumble upon the next $1.2 million penny sitting in your pocket right now. Thanks for joining us on this exciting journey through the history, value, and worth of the 2007 D mint mark Lincoln penny. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more coin collecting adventures. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 2018 D mint mark Lincoln penny. You may think it's just a typical coin you find in your pocket change, but this particular penny has a value and worth that may surprise you. It's worth a whopping $1.3 million. So sit back, relax, and let's uncover the history, value, and worth of this extraordinary coin. First things first, let's talk about the history of the 2018 D mint mark Lincoln penny. The D mint mark indicates that this penny was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the United States mint facilities responsible for producing circulating coinage. The Lincoln penny, featuring the profile of the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, has been in circulation since 1909. Over the years, there have been different variations in mint marks, each contributing to the rich history of this iconic coin. And now, why is the 2018 D mint mark Lincoln penny so special and valuable? Well, it all comes down to rarity and demand. The $1.3 million valuation of this penny is primarily due to a unique error that occurred during the minting process. In 2018, a small number of Lincoln pennies were struck with a doubling error, known as a double die. This error results in a doubling of certain elements on the coin, creating a distinct and rare variety that collectors go crazy for. So, how can you identify if you have one of these valuable 2018 D-Mint Mark Lincoln pennies in your possession? Look closely at the lettering and numbers on the coin. If you notice any doubling or extra images, especially on the date or the mint mark, you may have struck gold, figuratively speaking, of course. Keep in mind that professional authentication and grading by a reputable coin grading service is essential to confirm the rarity and value of your coin. And now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of the value and worth of the 2018 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. As mentioned earlier, this coin has a staggering valuation of $1.3 million, making it one of the most valuable pennies in existence. The rarity of the double die error, combined with the demand from passionate collectors, drives up the price of this coin to astronomical heights. If you're lucky enough to come across a 2018 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny with the double die error, congratulations! You may have hit the jackpot. However, it's crucial to handle such a valuable coin with care and caution. Store it in a protective case or coin holder to prevent damage and preserve its condition. And remember, always consult with coin experts or reputable dealers when it comes to buying, selling, or valuing rare coins like the 2018 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. In conclusion, the 2018 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a prime example of how a small, everyday coin can hold immense value and worth. Its unique error, historical significance, and demand from collectors all contribute to its extraordinary valuation of $1.3 million. So keep your eyes peeled the next time you come across a Lincoln penny. You never know, you might just find a hidden gem worth a fortune. And that's a wrap on our exploration of the 2018 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. I hope you enjoyed learning about the history, value, and worth of this remarkable coin. If you have any questions, comments, or stories about valuable coins you've discovered, feel free to share them in the comments below. We have a super exciting topic to discuss: the 1980 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. This particular penny is a real rarity in the world of coin collecting and has a fascinating history that makes it incredibly valuable. In fact, it's worth a whopping $1.4 million. Can you believe it? Let's dive into the history of the 1980 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny and learn why it's so sought after by collectors. Back in 1980, the United States Mint accidentally produced a small number of Lincoln pennies without the usual D or P mint mark. This error occurred at the Denver and Philadelphia mints, which is why these pennies are sometimes referred to as the no-mint mark pennies. The 1980 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is considered one of the most valuable coins in existence due to its rarity and unique error. It's estimated that only a handful of these pennies were ever made, making them incredibly hard to find. This scarcity has driven up the value of the coin to astronomical levels, with some collectors willing to pay over $1 million to add one to their collection. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1980 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, you'll want to make sure it's in good condition. The value of a coin is heavily influenced by its state of preservation, so a coin that's been well cared for and shows minimal signs of wear will fetch a higher price. Look for any scratches, dents, or discoloration on the coin's surface, as these imperfections can detract from its value. When determining the worth of a 1980 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, collectors will also consider other factors such as the coin's provenance and rarity. Coins that have a well-documented history or come from a limited production run are highly coveted by collectors and can command a premium price. In the case of the 1980 no-mint Mark penny, its scarcity and unique error make it a must-have for serious coin enthusiasts. So, just how much is a 1980 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny worth? As mentioned earlier, these pennies can sell for upwards of $1.4 million, depending on their condition and provenance. In recent years, several of these rare pennies have been sold at auction for eye-watering prices, cementing their status as one of the most valuable coins in the world. If you're thinking about adding a 1980 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny to your collection, it's essential to do your research and consult with a reputable coin dealer. Given the high value of these coins, there are unfortunately many fakes and counterfeits on the market, so it's essential to verify the authenticity of any potential purchases. A knowledgeable coin dealer can help you navigate the ins and outs of the coin collecting world and ensure you're making a sound investment. In conclusion, the 1980 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is a rare and valuable coin that holds a special place in the hearts of coin collectors worldwide. Its unique era and scarcity have made it a highly sought-after piece, with some specimens fetching prices that would make your head spin. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these incredible pennies, consider yourself truly fortunate and enjoy the thrill of owning a piece of numismatic history. That's all for today, folks. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1994 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. You might be surprised to learn that this humble coin has a rich history and can actually be worth a pretty penny, pun intended. Let's start by exploring the origins of this coin. The 1994 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint in the year 1994. It features Abraham Lincoln's profile on the obverse side and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. The D-Mint mark signifies that it was minted in Denver, Colorado. And now, you might be wondering why this particular penny is so sought after by collectors. Well, the 1994 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny is considered to be a key date in the Lincoln Memorial penny series. This means that it is relatively rare compared to other dates in the series, making it highly desirable among collectors. In fact, some 1994 D-Mint Mark Lincoln pennies have been known to fetch prices upwards of $1.5 million. Yes, you read that right, $1.5 million for a single penny. Of course, not every 1994 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny is worth that much, but even in average condition, it can still be worth a pretty penny, pun intended, again. So, how can you determine the value of your 1994 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny? Well, there are a few key factors to consider. The first thing to look at is the coin's condition. Coins that are in mint condition will typically be worth more than those that show signs of wear and tear. Next, you'll want to consider the coin's rarity. The 1994 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny is already a rare find, but if you happen to come across one in exceptional condition, it could be worth even more. Another important factor to consider is the demand for the coin. Collectors are always on the lookout for key date coins like the 1994 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny, so if you're thinking of selling, now might be the perfect time to cash in on its value. But wait, there's more. In addition to its monetary value, the 1994 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny also holds a special place in numismatic history. This coin is a reminder of a time when copper pennies were still in circulation and the Lincoln Memorial design was a familiar sight to Americans everywhere. As you can see, the 1994 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny is much more than just a common coin. It's a piece of history, a collector's dream, and potentially a valuable investment. So, the next time you come across a penny from 1994 with that elusive D-Mint mark, take a closer look. You might just be holding a small fortune in the palm of your hand. In conclusion, the 1994 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a coin with a lot of history, value, and worth. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out in the world of coin collecting, this penny is definitely one to keep an eye out for. Who knows, you might just stumble upon a hidden gem that could be worth a small fortune. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1975 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. Many of you may not be aware of the remarkable history, value, and worth of this particular coin, but trust me, you're in for a treat. Let's start by taking a trip down memory lane to 1975. It was a time of change and innovation, with disco music blaring on the radio, bell-bottoms in fashion, and the Vietnam War coming to an end. In the midst of all this, the Denver Mint produced a special batch of Lincoln pennies that would later become highly sought after by collectors. Now, you may be wondering why this particular penny is so valuable. Well, it all comes down to rarity. The 1975 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny is considered a key date coin, meaning that it was produced in limited quantities compared to other pennies from that year. This scarcity has driven up its value over the years, making it a prized possession for numismatists around the world. In fact, some 1975 D-Mint Mark Lincoln pennies have been known to sell for upwards of $1.6 million at auction. Yes, you heard that right, $1.6 million for a single penny. This staggering value is due to a combination of factors, including the coin's rarity, condition, and historical significance. But before you go digging through your piggy bank in search of this elusive coin, let's take a closer look at its history. The 1975 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the oldest minting facilities in the United States. This particular mint mark signifies that the coin was produced in Denver, Colorado, adding to its appeal among collectors. As for the design of the coin, it features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, with the words "In God We Trust" and "Liberty" inscribed around the edge. The reverse side of the coin showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to the 16th President of the United States and his role in preserving the Union during the Civil War. Now, let's talk about how to determine the value of your 1975 Mint Mark Lincoln penny. The condition of the coin plays a significant role in its worth, with coins in pristine condition fetching higher prices at auction. Look for any signs of wear or damage on your penny, as these factors can greatly impact its value. In addition, the rarity of the coin also affects its worth. If you happen to come across a 1975 Mint Mark Lincoln penny in your collection, be sure to check its mintage numbers to see how many were produced that year. The lower the mintage, the more valuable the coin is likely to be. When it comes to selling your 1975 Mint Mark Lincoln penny, there are a few options to consider. You could try your luck at auction houses or coin shows, or collectors are always on the lookout for rare coins like this one. Alternatively, you could reach out to coin dealers or online marketplaces to see if there are any interested buyers. In conclusion, the 1975 Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a highly coveted coin among collectors, with a fascinating history and significant value. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting started in the world of coin collecting, this iconic penny is definitely worth adding to your collection. So there you have it, folks, the intriguing story behind the 1975 Mint Mark Lincoln penny. Who would have thought that a tiny copper coin could hold so much history and value? Keep an eye out for this elusive penny in your pocket change, and you just might strike it rich. We are diving into the fascinating world of numismatics as we explore the 1995 Mint Mark Lincoln penny. This particular penny has gained quite a reputation in the coin collecting community for its rarity and potential value. So, grab a snack, sit back, and let's uncover the history, value, and worth of this elusive coin worth potentially $1.7 million. First off, let's talk a little bit about the history of the 1995 Mint Mark Lincoln penny. This penny was actually supposed to have a mint mark, specifically the S Mint mark, to indicate that it was minted at the San Francisco Mint. However, due to a production error, a small number of these pennies were struck without the mint mark. This mistake made the 1995 Mint Mark Lincoln penny a rare and sought-after treasure among coin collectors. And now, let's get into the nitty-gritty details of the potential value and worth of this unique penny. Some sources have speculated that the 1995 Mint Mark Lincoln penny could be worth up to $1.7 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.7 million for a single penny. Of course, this value is based on the rarity and demand for this specific coin, so it's important to keep in mind that not every 1995 Mint Mark Lincoln penny will fetch such a high price. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these rare pennies, you may be wondering how to determine its authenticity and value. One way to authenticate the 1995 Mint Mark Lincoln penny is by sending it to a professional grading service. These experts will evaluate the coin's condition, authenticity, and rarity to determine its worth in the current market. Keep in mind that not all 1995 pennies without mint marks are the valuable San Francisco Mint variety, so it's crucial to do your research and consult with experts before making any decisions. As with any valuable collectible, the condition of the 1995 Mint Mark Lincoln penny is crucial in determining its worth. Coins that are well preserved, with minimal wear and damage, will generally fetch a higher price than those that are heavily circulated or damaged. If you happen to find a 1995 Mint Mark Lincoln penny in pristine condition, you may have hit the jackpot in terms of value and worth. It's important to note that the value of coins, especially rare and valuable ones like the 1995 Mint Mark Lincoln penny, can fluctuate over time. Factors such as market demand, collector interest, and overall economic conditions can all play a role in determining the value of a coin. So, if you're considering selling or investing in a 1995 Mint Mark Lincoln penny, it's a good idea to stay informed about current market trends and fluctuations. In conclusion, the 1995 Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a rare and valuable coin that has captured the attention of coin collectors and enthusiasts around the world. With a potential worth of up to $1.7 million, this penny is truly a treasure worth hunting for. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these elusive coins, be sure to do your research, consult with experts, and consider all factors before making any decisions. Who knows, you may just stumble upon a fortune in the form of a tiny copper penny. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 2017 Mint Mark Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard me right, this tiny little coin holds a value and worth of a whopping $1.8 million. Can you believe it? Let's start off by delving into the history behind this rare and valuable penny. The 2017 P Mint Mark Lincoln penny was actually a special issue coin that was released as part of a limited edition set by the United States Mint. These pennies were struck at the Philadelphia Mint and were given a special P Mint mark to distinguish them from regular pennies. Now, you might be wondering why this particular penny is worth so much money. Well, it all comes down to its rarity. The 2017 P Mint Mark Lincoln penny is incredibly scarce, with only a handful of them ever being produced. This scarcity, combined with the fact that it is a special issue coin, has made it highly sought after by collectors all around the world. But what exactly makes this penny so valuable? Well, there are a few factors at play here. Firstly, the condition of the coin is paramount. A 2017 P Mint Mark Lincoln penny in pristine, uncirculated condition will fetch a much higher price than one that shows signs of wear and tear. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that are in excellent condition, as they are much rarer and more valuable. Another factor that contributes to the value of the 2017 P Mint Mark Lincoln penny is its provenance. If the coin has a well-documented history and can be traced back to its original minting, its value will be significantly higher. Coins with a solid provenance are much more desirable to collectors, as they can be confident in the coin's authenticity and rarity. So, how can you tell if you have a 2017 P Mint Mark Lincoln penny that is worth $1.8 million? Well, first off, you'll want to look for the distinctive P Mint mark on the coin. This mark will be located on the obverse side of the coin, just below the date. If you see the P Mint mark, congratulations, you may have a valuable penny on your hands. Next, you'll want to carefully inspect the condition of the coin. Look for any signs of wear or damage, such as scratches, dents, or discoloration. A coin that is in excellent condition will be much more valuable than one that shows signs of wear. If your penny looks like it just rolled off the mint, you could be in luck. Of course, it's always a good idea to consult with a professional coin appraiser to get an accurate assessment of your 2017 P Mint Mark Lincoln penny's value. They will be able to take into account all of the factors that contribute to its worth and give you a fair and accurate appraisal. Plus, they can help you determine the best course of action if you decide to sell your valuable coin. In conclusion, the 2017 P Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a truly remarkable coin with a value and worth of $1.8 million. Its rarity, condition, and provenance all play a role in determining its value, making it a highly sought-after collectible for coin enthusiasts. So, if you happen to come across one of these rare pennies in your spare change, hold on to it. You may just have a small fortune in your pocket. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!